Have you ever listened to a conversation, an audiobook, or a movie in another language and felt completely lost? You're not alone. Developing strong listening skills is one of the biggest challenges for language learners. But today, I'm going to show you how to improve your listening skills effectively and fast. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan to strengthen your listening, understand native speakers more easily, and gain confidence in real conversations. So, if you're serious about improving your listening skills, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Segment 1. Listen to familiar words. First, 95% comprehension. One of the biggest mistakes learners make is jumping straight into difficult audio material. Instead, start with content where you understand at least 95% of the words. Why? Because when you're familiar with most of the words, your brain can focus on understanding pronunciation, tone, and natural speech patterns instead of struggling to decode every single word. A great way to do this is by listening to beginner-friendly conversations, podcasts designed for learners, or even revisiting stories you've already read. Familiarity builds confidence. Segment 2. Use simplified audiobooks. Audiobooks are one of the best ways to improve listening skills because they allow you to focus completely on the language. But here's the trick. Don't start with complex audiobooks meant for native speakers. Instead, use simplified audiobooks designed for learners. These books are written with easier vocabulary and slower narration, making it easier to follow along. And here's a pro tip. Listen while reading the text. Seeing and hearing the words at the same time will reinforce your learning and help you recognize words in conversation much faster. Segment 3. Watch films with and without subtitles. Watching movies and TV shows is a fun and powerful way to train your ears to understand natural speech. But how you watch matters. Start by watching with subtitles in your target language, not your native language. This helps you connect spoken and written words. Then, watch again without subtitles. This forces you to rely on listening alone. To take it even further, pause and repeat difficult sections to train your ears. Over time, this will help you understand real conversations much more easily. Segment 4. Practice daily for 30 minutes minimum. Consistency is key when improving your listening skills. Make it a daily habit by practicing for at least 30 minutes a day. You can listen to podcasts, audiobooks, news, broadcasts, YouTube videos like this one. And here's an important tip. Don't just passively listen. Try repeating key sentences, summarizing what you heard, or even writing down new words. This makes your listening practice way more effective. Segment 5. Best websites for listening practice. BBC Learning English. Great for English learners with transcripts. Elo.org. Thousands of free listening exercises. TED Talks. Advanced learners can use subtitles to follow along. LibriVox. Free audiobooks in multiple languages. Try out these websites and let me know which one works best for you in the comments below. Conclusion. Start with familiar words. Use simplified audiobooks. Watch movies with and without subtitles. Listen for 30 minutes daily. Use top websites for listening practice. Which of these tips will you try first? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more language learning tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Why motivation matters in learning English. Have you ever felt stuck while learning English? Maybe you started strong, but over time, your motivation faded. Don't worry, you're not alone. Learning a language takes time, and the key to success isn't just practice, it's motivation. If you have a strong reason to learn English, you'll push through the challenges and reach fluency. Today, we'll hear from different learners about why they study English, and I'll share practical tips to help you stay motivated on your journey. And if you want more English learning content, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Segment 1. The power of personal motivation. Every learner has a different reason for studying English. Let's meet some students and hear what drives them. Student 1. I love reading historical books, and many of the best ones are in English. I want to understand them in their original language, without translations. Student 2. I dream of becoming a professional tennis coach. English is the global language of sports, and if I want to work with international athletes, I need to speak it fluently. Student 3. My goal is to work for an international company. English will open doors for me, whether I work in business, technology, or travel. As you can see, motivation comes from different sources. The key is to find your own reason, a reason that keeps you pushing forward even when learning gets tough. Segment 2. Setting clear goals. Once you know your motivation, the next step is to set clear goals. Learning English without goals is like driving without a destination. You'll lose direction. Here's how to set effective goals. Short-term goal: learn 10 new words a week. Mid-term goal: hold a 5-minute conversation with a native speaker. Long-term goal: pass an English proficiency test or get a job that requires English. When you have clear goals, motivation becomes easier to maintain because you can track your progress. Segment 3. Make English a part of your daily life. Staying motivated is easier when English becomes a natural part of your day. Instead of treating it like a school subject, make it fun and engaging. Listen to English podcasts while exercising. Watch your favorite shows in English, first with subtitles, then without. Practice speaking by recording yourself or talking to a language partner. When English is part of your routine, motivation becomes automatic. Segment 4. Surround yourself with English speakers. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to immerse yourself in English. The more you hear and speak English, the faster you'll improve. Ways to immerse yourself. Join online English conversation groups. Make friends with English speakers. Travel to English-speaking countries if possible. And here's a challenge. Comment below and tell me why you're learning English. Let's motivate each other. Segment 5. Stay consistent and never give up. Motivation will come and go, but what matters most is consistency. Even when you don't feel like studying, do something small every day. Watch a video, read an article, or practice speaking. The most successful learners aren't the ones who study the most. They're the ones who never give up. Conclusion. Motivation is the key to mastering English. Find your reason, set goals, make English part of your life, and stay consistent. Now it's your turn. Why do you want to learn English? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you're serious about improving your English, subscribe for more helpful videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. The right way to learn. 3,000 words. Imagine if you knew 3,000 of the most useful words in English. How much easier would reading, speaking, and understanding become? Many learners think they need to memorize long word lists to improve their vocabulary. But is that really the best way? Today, I'll show you why word lists only work for basic vocabulary, how learning in context is much more powerful, and the best way to actually remember words long term. If you want to grow your vocabulary the smart way, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Segment 1. Word lists. Work. But only for basic vocabulary. Let's talk about word lists. They're great when you're a beginner because they help you build a foundation. For example, learning simple words like check house, check car, check apple, check teacher from a list is easy. But once you move beyond basic vocabulary, word lists become less effective. Why? Because words are more than just definitions. They have meanings that change depending on the situation. Segment 2. Learning words in context is more effective. Think about how native speakers learn. They don't study lists. They see and hear words in real situations. For example, the word run can mean to move fast. He runs every morning. To manage something. She runs a business. To operate. The machine is running smoothly. If you only memorize a single definition from a list, you'll struggle to use words naturally. But when you see words in books, conversations, and stories, you understand how they're actually used. Segment 3. The power of repeated exposure. Have you ever learned a new word and then suddenly started seeing it everywhere? That's because repetition locks words into your memory. To really learn a word, you need to see or hear it multiple times in different situations. Here's how to make this happen naturally. Read books, articles, or blogs in English. Watch TV shows, movies, or YouTube videos in English. Listen to podcasts and pay attention to words you recognize. When your brain sees the same word again and again, it sticks. Segment 4. The best way to learn and retain. 3,000 words. Now, let's put everything together. Here's the best strategy to learn 3,000 words effectively. 1. Start with a basic word list. Learn the most common 1,000 words. 2. Move to learning in context. Read books, listen to conversations, and pay attention to new words. 3. Write down words you see often. Keep a small vocabulary journal. 4. Review words regularly. Flashcards, apps, or even sticky notes help reinforce memory. 5. Use the words in real life. Speak, write, and practice them in conversation. And here's the challenge. Drop a new English W. Drop a new English word you learned today in the comments. Let's build our vocabulary together. Conclusion. Learning 3,000 words isn't about memorization. It's about understanding and using words naturally. Word lists help at the start, but they aren't enough. Learning words in context makes them more meaningful. Repetition is the secret to remembering new words. So, what's your next step? Start reading, listening, and practicing today. And if you want more effective learning tips, hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video. The secret to speaking English with confidence. Have you ever wanted to join a conversation in English but felt too nervous to speak? Maybe you're at work, a cafe, or a social event, and you hesitate because you're afraid of making mistakes. Today, we'll talk about how to gain confidence in English conversations, especially in small talk at work. If you want to stop overthinking and start speaking with ease, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Segment 1. Why confidence matters in conversations. Confidence isn't about speaking perfectly. It's about feeling comfortable using English in real situations. Think about this. When native speakers talk, they make mistakes too, but they keep going. The key is not stopping yourself out of fear. Even small efforts make a big difference. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Segment 2. Start with simple small talk. Small talk is one of the best ways to gain confidence. You don't need complex vocabulary, just simple, everyday phrases. Here are 3 easy ways to start a conversation. Greeting, good morning, how are you today? Observation, it's been really busy today, hasn't it? Question, are you enjoying your day so far? Practicing these simple phrases at work removes the fear of speaking and helps you get comfortable talking to customers or colleagues. Segment 3. How to handle nervousness. While speaking. Feeling nervous is completely normal, but here's how to calm your mind and speak with confidence. Breathe first. Take a deep breath before you speak. Slow down. Speaking too fast makes you feel more nervous. Smile. It helps you relax and makes the conversation feel friendly. The more you put yourself in speaking situations, the easier it gets. Segment 4. The more you speak, the more confident you become. The biggest mistake language learners make? Waiting until they feel ready to speak. But confidence comes from action, not waiting. Try this challenge. Every day for 1 week, start a small conversation in English. It could be with a customer, a colleague, or even a friend. And if you're serious about improving, subscribe now for more tips on mastering English conversations. Conclusion. Confidence in English conversations isn't about knowing every word. It's about trusting yourself to speak anyway. Start with simple small talk. Handle nervousness by breathing and slowing down. Speak every day, even in short conversations. Now it's your turn. What's one English phrase you want to practice today? Drop it in the comments below. Why accents can be challenging. Have you ever been in a conversation where you just can't understand what the other person is saying? Maybe you're used to American or British English, but then someone with a Scottish, Australian, or Indian accent starts speaking, and suddenly, you're lost. That's exactly what happened to one student working at a cafe. A Scottish customer came in, and they struggled to understand. If you've ever had this problem, don't worry. I'll show you how to train your ears, improve your listening, and gain confidence in conversations with different accents. Before we start, hit that subscribe button for more real-world English learning tips. Segment 1. The struggle. When you can't understand an accent. So here's what happened. A student was working at a cafe when a Scottish customer came in and said, "Aye, mate, can I get a wee cappuccino to go?" The student froze. They understood cappuccino, but the rest? Total confusion. This happens because accents affect pronunciation, rhythm, and even vocabulary. And if your ears aren't trained, it can feel like they're speaking a different language. Good news! This happens to everyone. Even native speakers struggle with unfamiliar accents. Segment 2. Why accents take time to get used to. After the Scottish customer left, the student felt embarrassed. They told their boss, "I just couldn't understand him," and the boss reassured them. Accents take time. Think about it. If you've only been exposed to one type of English, your brain isn't used to processing other accents. But with time and practice, your ears will adjust. Just like learning new words, listening skills improve with exposure. Segment 3. The teacher's advice. How to train your ears. The students shared their experience with their teacher, who gave them 3 powerful tips to understand different accents. 1. Listen to diverse English accents. Watch videos, podcasts, or interviews with Scottish, Australian, or Indian speakers. Exposure helps. 2. Focus on key words. Even if you don't understand every word, listen for the important ones. Cappuccino, to go. 3. Ask for clarification the right way. Instead of saying, "What?" Try, "Could you say that again, please?" "Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it?" These small changes build confidence and help keep the conversation going. Segment 4. The best way to improve accent. Understanding. If you want to improve, here's the best strategy. Watch English content with different accents. TED Talks, movies, and interviews are great. Use subtitles first, then remove them. This helps your brain connect sounds to words. Shadowing technique. Repeat what you hear, mimicking the pronunciation and rhythm. The more you expose yourself to different accents, the easier conversations will become. And if you want more real-life English tips, hit that subscribe button now. Conclusion. Understanding accents isn't about being perfect. It's about training your ears and learning to adapt. Don't panic when you don't understand. Get used to different accents through listening practice. Use clarification phrases to keep the conversation flowing. Now tell me, what's the hardest accent for you to understand? Drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more real-world English learning tips. See you in the next video.